Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Unturned 2 devlog. Today we have devlog number 22, and number 22 comes with some really nice updates to the beta. I already did a stream showing off a couple of the things, so that will be at the end of this video if you guys are interested in some gameplay of the new EAGLEFIRE and all the new attachments and stuff like that, so stay tuned to the end. Tomorrow I'll probably be doing a stream on some multiplayer whenever the servers get updated for Unturned 2, but for now I want to go over a few things and show you guys basically what was in the update this week. So the EAGLEFIRE returns. EAGLEFIRE is really cool. I used it in the beta a little bit so far. There's a lot of bugs with it. You could put as many rails and attachments on it as you want and make like a pretty ridiculously looking gun. But EAGLEFIRE, along with several related items of 556 boxes, one type of canted mount, etc., have now been remodeled and added to the firing range. Now that everything's finally starting to come together, I don't think they'll need to be recreated again. So basically, Nelson's saying that the EAGLEFIRE, this will probably be what it finally looks like. He's saying it doesn't need to be recreated again. Maybe he'll do some model changing. I don't really know what that means, like per se, but currently the scope attaching to the canted mount is questionable, but in the future each rail will have a number of notches, number of attachments that will consume the number of notches they require. So what that means is probably like a red dot will require 3 notches on the railing, as like a 8x, if you want to put an 8x in there, probably would require, I don't know, probably like 9 or 10 rails, maybe, depends, but you could stack as many rails as you want right now. Holographic scope, holographic projection calculations have been improved, and one quality of life, especially compared to 3, is that there's a subtle shadow to make it easier to aim against the bright backdrops. You can even see the hologram if you position the camera properly in third person or the item inspector. So you guys can see there's a little bit of a backdrop shadow when you're shooting. Enough time next week, I'll update the reticle plus color randomization to the new, not as new inventory revamp. So you guys are knowing like Unturned 3 how you could change the color of the text and the reticle and stuff like that. Basically, Nelson saying he's gonna add that soon. Radial menus. See, I had a radial menu when we were streaming and it was stuck on my stream and I actually had to restart the game, but hopefully that gets fixed. Radial menus are now updated to the lower level UMG slate split I was working on. So the reticle layout is now a slate panel, but the visual is handled by a UI material. Interactors can use the radial menu by holding interact, and multiple optics can be selected by using the radial menu of a weapon. This also involved an engine issue, so the toggle attach works properly as well. Gamepads can now use the radial menu, so that's a different type of menu for different things, for reloading and unlocking cars. Seating and weapon cleaning. Before working further on the EAGLEFIRE, decided to revise the weapon code and seat a bit, because I know that in the future seating code will be able to interact with the mounted turrets and vehicle turrets. Seat definitions were reworked into seat instances similar to the item revamp, and the idea for the turrets will be that the seat instances have turret asset user data associated with them. Item ownership responsibilities, and here's a picture of the 7.62 x 51mm, and then there is 5.56 x 39mm, I think, which is for the EAGLEFIRE. This is the sniper ammo. You guys see how it holds about like 150 plus ammo in a box, which is super realistic. In order to make ammo containers more useful, I worked on allowing storage owners to override stack size limits. Individual stacks of bullets in inventory take up a 1x1, but a container is much more space efficient. As part of this mindset on the client, server item commands have changed. Previously, the server tried to be smart about auto exchanging items, auto equipping, etc., but I think that for the most part, flexibility, it makes the most sense to make the several dumb and instead allow the client issues series of more complex commands in response to drag and drops, which is a really big thing. This will be on the to-dos for the next update, so this will come out next update. That's really big. Steam deploy tool. I have no idea what this is. I'm not 100%, but I can't believe that in now almost 5 years of updating Unturned on Steam, I haven't built a tool for this yet. Usually releasing an update revolves logging to Unturned Steam backend and marking the build live, but now it's a simple matter of quickly opening the new tool, selecting a branch, and clicking deploy. So does that mean that the updates will be faster? I'm guessing that's what it means for Steam. When he sends updates to Steam, it should be faster. which is a good thing as well. And the last thing for this week is earlier this week, Unturned 2 is expanded access Steam package got approved. So my next goal in regards to that is finishing and remaining the items in the active development roadmap list, adding a small interior combat test, and then activating wave 1 of the package, which I'm guessing wave 1 of the package is going to be giving out keys to people, is what I'm getting from this, is that's what he said last week in the last devlog as well, is that the new keys are coming out and stuff like that for people. So I'm guessing that's what it pertains to. I guess this will be around devlog number 23 or 24, and I really hope to stick with that goal. So guessing from what I'm reading here, don't quote me, but keys will be coming soon for people that already have them within the next 2 devlogs or next 3 devlogs. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that's basically it for this week. EAGLEFIRE, which is a really sick thing that Nelson added. It's cool that we have an automatic and a sniper in the beta, as well as vehicles. And I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what happened. I was in single player, couldn't play a multiplayer yet because the server's not updated yet. But whenever they are, expect to stream probably later today or maybe even tomorrow. And yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Unturned 2 hype. Yeah, they added the EAGLEFIRE, so I'm gonna test this out if we can get in the server. I don't know who owns them.
The fucking dude who hosted it last time.
I don't know who that was.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to go to the safe, put in the combination, then open the other one, the key.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Alright, I got it.
There's some other shit in the locker too. Oh, they're mounts for attachments in the locker. What is this?
Oh, is there attachments in the second one? Yeah, there's. Yeah, the car keys in the second one too. Where's the attachments? I only see these attachment things.
You only have the Picatinny rails. I don't think there is like other attachments yet. Does that mean you could fucking turn an EAGLEFIRE into like a SMG? What? Inspect.
Okay, so magazine. It already has full attachments.
Yeah, but that's like the stock and shit though. Like those are only attachments.
Unturned gold transfer over. It's pretty much like a new game. I'm pretty sure.
He said gold would carry over. Yeah, you can take off take off all the attachments and see how the gun looks. It's fucked.
But you can't even. Okay, there we go.
It's fucking painful to reload.
Yeah, which box does it take? The 7.6?
It takes both, apparently. Because I loaded up a mag with each type. You have to take the mag out. Like, I don't know if you can do both in the same clip, but it takes both, yeah. I think that's like the max stack, maybe?
It looks like a Teklovka, dude.
Take all the fucking pieces off of it. Yeah.
I only have the mag on it.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm gonna try and shoot it like that.
It works.
Does it?
Yeah.
As normal or what?
I don't know. I didn't shoot it without it yet, so. My first impressions are with no attachments.
Forums don't say shit.
Shooting third person is a little weird.
Yeah, because there's no like crosshair.
4.0 looks hard. Yeah, it's a lot of effort to reload your gun.
I doubt it'll be like that when the game's actually done, but right now it's tedious as shit.
Yo, it's so hard to shoot in third person actually. On moving targets. Don't you have like a little reticule, but when you aim in, you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, having to drag it every time out is kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And then having to move the ammo thing because it covers it every time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, you can put a fucking... Can I have 2? What the fuck? Can I have 2 red dots on one gun?
Probably. Oh, I got a third rail.
I now have 5 red dots on my gun.
Alright, I think I got it. I just put on like 6 rails.
You have 6 rails, I have 6 red dots. Did I put 2 stocks on? No.
I need to take all these attachments off this other gun. Can I put more mags?
No.
Shit.
maybe if I switch these out.
Alright, let's see. Let's look at this beauty.
Yo, what the? This stock's in the fucking like receiver now. What the
I
fuck?
got my menu's like stuck on my screen, but I got I got 2 red dots.
Why can you put rails on rails? I don't think you can put anything else on there. No, you can't. You can. The only attachment you can put.
You only put a certain amount of rails in.